Progress happens when people prioritize achievement over self-indulgence. It happens when people conceive a vision of an improved future and then engage in persistent, purposeful effort and sacrifice to make that a reality. This often requires courage, self-discipline, hard work, and thrift. People engaged in this pursuit may not succeed in reaching all of their goals, but they cannot fail to improve themselves in the attempt. Individuals seeking a way to benefit themselves as well as their communities can hardly do better than a career in business based on these principles. If life had meaning for us only insofar that it's enjoyable or pleasurable to us, then the pursuit of happiness would generally consist in avoiding hard work. But there's much more to life than that. We develop self-confidence and derive satisfaction from our ability to face challenging situations and solve problems. We take pride in a job well done, and in the knowledge that we are contributing something of value to our customers and coworkers and ultimately to ourselves. Some people approach their work by going through the motions. It's something they do to pay the bills. But others experience their work as an important part of their identity. To them, it's not just a job, it's a vocation. Vocation comes from the Latin word for calling. And a person with a strong sense of vocation in their work has the sense that they're doing what they're called to do. They want to do it well because they're good at it and they know that it helps people. Their work isn't performed grudgingly or under fear of punishment, quite the opposite. Research by Amy Resniewski of Yale University shows that individuals who have a calling orientation to their work report higher satisfaction with their lives and work, and are more likely to craft their jobs to fit their personal strengths and interests. She provides the example of two different employees who provide custodial services at a local hospital. When asked, "What do you do here?" the employee with a job orientation to the work provided a description of their tasks, such as cleaning bedpans, emptying wastebaskets, cleaning the floor, and so on. The employee with a calling orientation answered the same question with a surprising response. She said she helps heal people. When asked how, she provided more details. "I provide a clean and pleasant environment for sick people so they can feel better. When flowers start to droop, I take the old buds off and rearrange them. I give everybody a smile and encourage them whenever I can." This person understood the importance of her own contributions to the mission of the hospital and the well-being of both patients and coworkers. And as a result, she was happier and more productive and creative in her work. Another reason that our work becomes more enjoyable is that it provides us with an opportunity to develop and express our individuality. We're social animals, but a rather unique sort of social animal. Ants are also social animals, and each individual ant fulfills an important role in the anthill, but they're genetically programmed for that role, and so are millions of others. There's a redundancy built into their design that allows each individual to be easily replaced by another identical individual. Because of that, the loss of one ant is no great loss to the whole. It's obviously not that way in human society. We are unique, rational individuals with free will. Each of us has something to offer the world that no other member of society can fully replace. But we must decide for ourselves what that contribution will be. Because each life is in this respect a unique performance, never to be repeated, it's important to all of us that people are free not only to discover the role they're most suited for, but that they are also motivated to fulfill it to the best of their ability. In his book, The Wealth of Nations, Adam Smith explained how the division of labor into more specialized tasks increases the productivity of each. He argued the more complex the division of labor in society, the more prosperous it becomes. And history has proved him right. As the division of labor has grown in complexity over time, individuals have had to invest more and more into developing highly specialized skills and interests. And they rely on others to develop the skills that they don't have. As our economy has developed in complexity, workers have become less and less interchangeable, more and more interdependent. In this economic context, the importance of finding and pursuing a vocation at work becomes increasingly important. Of course, our distinctive personality will find other forms of expression outside of our vocation. We may develop our ability to engage in rock climbing or dancing or video gaming, not because others derive any pleasure from them, but because they're pleasurable in themselves. They're play, not work. We love the challenge and variety of experiences that we encounter in play, but those are avocations, literally not vocations. A true vocation not only permits us to pursue our interests and develop our capacities, but it directs those to the service of others. As Frederick Buechner puts it, vocation is the place where our deep gladness meets the world's deep need. The function of business in a free enterprise system is to extend the range of voluntary cooperation and make it more productive. The prosperity generated by this increased productivity makes our modern civilization possible. It makes possible the funding for schools, charities, government services. It produces a continual increase in the types, quality, and quantity of goods and services that we want at reasonable cost. When public suspicion or even outright hostility to profitable business becomes common, there's an increase in public support for more restrictions, regulations, higher taxes, and increased litigation. Under these conditions, idealistic young people are more likely to choose professions other than business to apply their talents. And it becomes more difficult for those who choose business as a career to succeed. Political leaders, influencers, and the general public need to better understand and appreciate the benefits provided by business if they are to continue. A person who chooses a career in business will find ample opportunity to develop themselves and contribute to their communities by understanding their role and being fully engaged in it. Whether that role involves marketing, management, finance, accounting, logistics, administration, or any other specialty within the business, it's essential to the success of the team, and it makes our modern economy possible. It's not just a job. It's a vocation.